This is a detailed report on the Cotton Gin Fire runoff now flowing into the Arroyo Colorado. What began as a structural fire at the Valley Co-op oil mill in Harlingen has now sparked a far bigger crisis, one that threatens the health of our water, our environment, and our communities. New aerial footage reveals the disturbing chain reaction. Contaminated runoff from the Cotton Gin Fire can be seen draining directly into a lateral canal beneath the highway. From there, the polluted water merges with existing drainage channels. Gravity pulls it all into the North Main Drain, a direct pipeline carrying this toxic mix eastward through the valley's waterways. On camera, we can clearly see two distinct flows, one cleaner, one darker and contaminated, converging into a single stream. It's a visible reminder of just how fast a fire can become a water quality disaster. Along the way, remediation crews have deployed 12 inflatable dam-like barriers at choke points, an emergency measure to slow the spread of chemicals. But these barriers are temporary, and despite their presence, the runoff has continued its path downstream. Ultimately, the footage captures what many feared: the moment when the contaminated runoff enters the Arroyo Colorado. The water is visibly darker, thicker, and moving fast. The Arroyo, already struggling under years of pollution, runoff, and neglect, is now facing yet another hit. This isn't just about a drainage canal. The Arroyo Colorado runs through neighborhoods, past farmland, and into wetlands before finally emptying into the Laguna Madre, one of the most ecologically important estuaries in Texas. This is a waterway that connects directly to where people live, fish, and farm. Nearby residents are already reporting strong chemical and fish-like odors, raising fears of direct exposure. What are they breathing in? What's now in the water that flows past their homes? In a public notice, the city of Harlingen acknowledged the problem. They wrote, "The city of Harlingen is aware of the runoff water that was being drained into the North Main Drain. Although the canal is owned and maintained by Cameron County Drainage District Number 5, the city is working closely with them and the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality to remedy this situation. The city, CCDD 5, and TCEQ are actively monitoring. If you have concerns regarding odor or safety, please contact TCEQ at 956-4256010. But monitoring alone doesn't erase toxins. It doesn't answer the public's biggest questions. What exactly is in the water? How dangerous is it? And how will it impact people and wildlife long after the smoke clears?" The Arroyo Colorado has long been classified as an impaired water body by the state of Texas. Years of agricultural runoff, industrial pollution, and stormwater discharges have left it overloaded with nutrients and chemicals. Now add fire byproducts, hydrocarbons, heavy metals, volatile organic compounds, and you have a recipe for an environmental disaster that could linger for years. What's needed now is urgent and transparent action. Independent water quality testing at multiple points along the Arroyo Colorado, immediate advisories for fishing, swimming, and recreation, clear communication with the public about risks, and long-term monitoring, not just for weeks but for months and years to come. Because once toxins enter the Arroyo, they don't simply disappear. They travel, they accumulate, they flow into our backyards, our farms, and eventually into the Laguna Madre, one of the most vital ecosystems on the Texas coast. This is more than a fire. It's a warning about how fragile our systems are and how quickly a single disaster can ripple downstream into something much bigger. Footage and mapping provided by 360 Drone Mapping, LLC of Harlingen, Texas.